Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today's the release day of the Switch. I thought me and my buddies would go out and pick a few up, have an adventure, check it out, maybe get a spare one if we found one. And it ended in horrible disaster. As someone who was also from the area, near the city, didn't know how to use a roundabout and pwned us from behind. Yes, sir, the first traffic accident I ever gotten into. Anyways, this is a video from one of my friends who just happened to be passing by that heard about the accidents. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for helping me out. Anyways, here's the video of the pull away from the car. It wasn't so bad. The kids in the back, they had kids in the back, but they were okay. They gunned it. They didn't realize that we were in front of them, and they saw a good chance to go, and they gunned it. Unfortunately, we hadn't gone yet, so they ended up going right into the back of the truck. Anyways, the Nintendo Switch is a very good system, I gotta say. It looks and handles very nicely. My buddy had a little bit of problem getting his hooked up to the Wi-Fi. Let's hope he can figure that out. And this is a puzzle game, a really interesting puzzle game called Snipper Clips. Basically, you snip pieces off of each other and you try to get the item to the location that it should end at, and you have to cut bits of each other off to make yourself the right shape. It's great for family. This is my buddy trying to get his daughter into it. His daughter's about 4 years old. They actually ended up getting it and completing the first zones within the first 30 minutes. Anyways, here's the box that the Switch comes in. Very nice. Of course, you get your middle unit and you get your remotes on either side. You can get your remotes in different colors. And it seems very important to a lot of people to get their personal color remotes. What's really interesting is the size of these games. They're about, well, actually, they're even smaller than the PSP game, I would say. You open it up. I don't have the game in there at the moment. They had it in the unit, but look how small that is. Anyways, here's Eli the computer guy putting one in his mouth because the big buzz around the online world right now is that these games taste horrible so that kids won't swallow them. But as Eli shows you here, it doesn't really taste so bad at all. So that there goes that idea. Looks delicious. Anyways, check out Eli the computer guy. He does good stuff. And what we got next? We have the case. The Zelda case. So all these Switches have their own protective cases. A lot of different very nice ones that you can get. Good stuff. So here's the Switch that my buddy ended up with right in front of his system. Very colorful blue and pink design. Look very textured. Looks very nice. Here's them playing a little more of their puzzle games. Not much of a puzzle game person myself, but to each their own and whatnot, right? Of course, you see they gotta get the bowling ball into the basket. Actually, I'm really surprised with how well they did considering this is a daddy and a 4 or 6 year old? No, she must be 6. Yeah, daughter. She gets it. It takes time. Anyways, this is a remote. It's kind of small for my hands, but I'm sure I could get used to it. It kind of gives me the same feeling holding this thing I got when I held the original PSP, actually. Just that everything was so close together. And Zelda. Everybody has to get Zelda, unfortunately. This is about the only game. I believe this is the only Nintendo system that was ever released without a Mario game at release. But you do have your Zelda, and you need your Zelda. Anyways, I'm going to leave you guys with that, with some of the clips from Zelda. So, spoiler if you're really worried about it. But yeah, that's my adventures getting the Switch. And I hope you all enjoy the Switch. I definitely think it's great for family. Nintendo stuff is always winners. Anyways, that's it for me. Nev from Nev's Tech Bits. Like and subscribe if you like this kind of stuff. Really appreciate it. And have a good one, folks. Bye-bye.
How do you get down?